Welcome, everyone, to Creativity Conversations, a series of soulful, unscripted chats about the creative life, its flows, its blocks, its rituals, and its power to transform. Whether you're a maker, a muse, or just creatively curious, you're welcome here. No polish needed, just presence. These creativity conversations are only happening on TarotStache. That's me. Please make sure that you are liking and subscribing so you can show support. And um, so please welcome Linda de Gonzalez and Diana Oil Painter DB. So I'm glad to have you both here joining me. Thank you.
Oh, thank you for having me.
So
It's always fun.
Me too.
oh yes, and this is a part 2 of a conversation we had a couple of weeks ago related to brainstorming. It was a creativity conversation. Links are below. That conversation, we did a lot of exploration about brainstorming. What is brainstorming? How do you do it? How do you do it also from a spiritual perspective, not just the collecting and creating ideas perspective? So that's a great thing. And I do want to invite my guest. Were there any big takeaways that you had from that last show about brainstorming?
Go
Okay.
for it.
I have this superpower to suck all of the energy out with my thought-provoking
There
question.
you go.
So,
Well,
okay. So, and during that show, we wanted to actually give you watching an opportunity to do some brainstorming with us. So today we are brainstorming about altars. ALTARS. So I've had a lot of opportunity to think about this. Were there any takeaways for you, Diana or Linda, from that previous show?
yeah, it's an art that needs to be practiced, and you can get out of practice with it, even if you have done it in your past. School teacher, tons of brainstorming.
Yes.
Linda, in your job, Tarot, Gerald, in your job,
Mm-hmm.
definitely, it's been part of the fabric that brings together business, no matter what it is.
Yes.
And especially in an arena that is teamwork.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Well, you're absolutely right, of course, Diana, but in my experience, it's been done really badly.
Mm. Well, there are those bad experiences where even though there is no I in team, there still should be recognition for the offering.
Yeah. Well, no, not even that. More like only certain kinds of ideas are acceptable.
Yes.
Not
Well,
not every idea is written down on the big whiteboard at the front.
well,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
acknowledged, right?
Yeah.
That comes into
And
acknowledgement.
so, yes. And I think, one of the key things that's really important for us, I mean, because again, hashtag overachiever, um, you know, when you're doing brainstorming, you want to defer judgment. No idea is too crazy in the initial phase. You want to aim for quantity of ideas over quality. So we're going to be going for quantity. You want to build on other people's ideas. It's that idea of yes and.
Yeah.
Go for the wild ideas. It's in those wild ideas that there's a breath of fresh air that can be brought in. You also want to allow it to be visualized. When you're brainstorming with people, having sticky notes, a whiteboard, something like that, where people can go, woo, and you can see the ideas growing. It's fascinating. What you need to avoid is that idea of early criticism. Don't, none of this, oh, that's a bad idea. No, it's none of that. You also want to avoid, it's this idea of anchoring where the first idea dominates and nothing else is able to grow from that. You want to get rid of that groupthink because
Yeah.
powerful people in the room can actually get people to go through, and you want to avoid dominating voices. And we're going to do something today that I have found really helpful. We're going to give everybody an opportunity to write down their brainstorming ideas, and we're going to go a full minute. So if you think about a full minute, it actually doesn't seem like that long. However, when you're brainstorming, it's one of those things that's like, ooh, okay.
Bounce, bounce, bounce.
Yes. So we do have some of the best chatters here. Thank you. I did see uh, Megan Betsy Palmer, Maru, Timmy has arrived, Brianna, Cottonwood Heart, St. D. Yeah. Remember to bring your brain when brain storming, and also put your brain in timeout a little bit so your brain doesn't overthink it. So, but that's a really great point. I do want to remind everybody to like and subscribe to all of our channels. Links are in the description, as is the link to the first brainstorming creativity conversation. Go watch that. It's fascinating. As always, this is for entertainment purposes only. Do not make decisions based upon what we say. Seek professional assistance. Really. So, yeah.
Gerald's podcaster voice.
Hello, everybody, and thank you. I'm looking forward to having some storms with you, getting the brains involved.
Blinding flashes of insight.
Blinding flashes of insight.
Right.
Sooner or later, we're going to probably wander around and going, brain.
That reminds me of a song.
Well, of course it does, Diana. Of course it does. So,
I could hear Robert Plant singing.
there you go.
I
So
mean,
I am encouraging you, if you do not have a piece of paper, that you have a piece of paper, because this is going to give us an opportunity to have you toss in ideas after that minute, that first question, and then we are going to share round robin. We're also going to be watching in the chat the good ideas that you have. We are talking about altars. Now, because, am I forgetting anything?
I don't think so.
I
Okay.
It feels all right to me. I can't think of anything you've forgotten.
Okay. Yeah. And
Madame Maru's singing stormy weather.
I love it. I am going to do that annoying thing, and I am not going to define the word altar before we start.
Good.
So, and so I have my, yes, please smash the like. Hi, Annie Bear.
Annie.
Britt's here. I am actually setting up a timer so that I can actually have a whole minute. I know it's fascinating. I'm going to do a whole minute for this. I'm going to pop this question up, and I want everybody to jot down as many ideas as they can. Please remember, go wild and crazy, go unexpected, do whatever you want to with it, because that's the fun of it. All of you who are watching, do you have your writing utensil and a piece of paper ready?
Class.
Yes, yes. So we'll do that, and shenanigans can't stay long. Getting ready for work. Well, there you go. I'm glad you're here. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Annie Bear has cardboard and a pen. That works. Something to capture your ideas. Yes, Linda?
You going to tell us what the question is?
Yes, I'm going to drag it out.
Well, good, Gerald. You're going to make it last.
I am going to make it last
A
because there's
prince
nothing like
among men.
edging a good brainstorm.
The
A prince
Tootsie Pop.
among men.
All
See, we've
right,
already got one. That's a Tootsie Pop. How
there
many
you go.
licks does it take
Okay,
to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop?
so what we're going to do is I'm going to pop up the question and then I'm going to start the timer.
Okay.
So here we go. What is an altar? What is an altar? That's time.
Ooh.
So, yes, I have been doing the edging because that's just me. Stop. Okay.
Snort. That's one.
Yeah, that's one. Yes. And by the way, laughter for all the right reasons about brainstorming is a very, very good thing.
Yeah.
Oh,
Ooh,
good. I won't try to hold it back then because that was
yeah.
hilarious.
And Annie was showing off their TarotStache
She
mug.
was.
So, and my storm is over. I've written my idea. I hope you've written more than one idea. So, we're going to go around and we're going to start with Linda. And Linda, you can just share one of the things that you have.
Just
What is
one?
an altar?
I got
Just,
like 10. Okay.
well, good. We're going to go round robin.
Okay. Sacred space.
Okay. I have focus.
I have alterations.
Okay. Linda,
Precious.
I have collection of things.
I have display.
Okay.
I
Linda,
have symbolic.
mm.
Nice.
I have library.
I have sanctuary.
I have worship place, or I should say place of worship. I put that a little
Mm.
backwards.
I wrote down a mess.
Yeah, I got a lot of those kind of altars too. I put down set aside.
I
Mm-hmm.
have place of sacrifice,
Mm. Collage.
Secure.
Mm.
place of offering,
Okay. I have art wall.
I have adhere.
Okay.
I have place of ceremony.
Mm. I have zone.
I have sacred.
Okay. Linda,
I ran out
do you have
of
any
them.
others from what you're hearing or seeing that are
Hmm.
popping up? I encourage that.
I have stronghold.
Mm-hmm. I have scroll. I also
Ooh.
have prayer.
Yeah, that too. Yeah.
Yeah, prayer. Yeah.
So, okay, everybody take a sip, and then we have had some of the best
Oh,
chatters who have popped some stuff in, and I want to note those. And if we have anybody building ideas off of what they've shared, that is going to be amazing.
I just realized I
What do
missed
you realize?
I'm the last four things that I listed missed the point, which was a place of communicating with the divine, arson.
Ah, ooh, write that
Ooh,
down. Place of
I
I'm
did,
communicating.
I did,
stealing.
I love it. I love
I
it.
did, I
See,
did.
this is that wonderful thing. Okay, so we have Annie Bear shared a place of focus, spirit, intent, blessing, prayers, holy place, humble offerings, and respect.
Mm, yeah.
Timmy said, not just one idea, I'm concerned. No, just one idea, I'm conservative. Well, write it down there, Timmy. I want to see it. Cottonwood Heart said, communication with the sacred.
Yeah.
We have from St. D a special spiritual place um, that you have created. Maru shared a sacred space, a focal point of energy, work, and deity contact. We have that tapping in the divine and a focus for meditative thoughts. Okay. Do any of you, anybody who's watching, and by the way, if you're watching this on playback, feel free to jot these into the comments. Oh, and we have True Home.
Ooh, I like that.
Very nice. Okay. So, anybody want to add anything else from this?
No, I'm done.
I love this. I've never done a brainstorm like this. So
I like this. This is
this is fun. Thank you, everybody. Um,
so. Sometimes, when you write down two words or a compound word, there's another spelling or an alternate meaning, and even in that, as I said, alterations, even spelled with an A. It
mhm.
is a placement. You are taking it
Yes.
from here to there. You are altering its energy from
Yep.
taking it out of one spot and
Yeah.
adorning it or addressing it in another.
I do have to add this, and this is part of brainstorming, the wild and crazy, the place where you cut out the hearts or the cut the hearts out. And by the way,
He's not
for
wrong.
entertainment purposes only.
Oh, yeah. But he's not wrong.
No, no. And sometimes it's the metaphorical and gets really to the point. So, and Annie said this is fun.
Yeah.
We're going to move to the next question, and so there's two more questions. Actually, there's three more questions because guess what? I wasn't going to give everything away to my guests.
You didn't.
So, and oh, look
Tricky,
at Linda.
tricky.
He's like, what, Gerald?
I'm just here. Tricky Gerald.
Yes, and by the way, Red Dragon is driving and listening. Hello, Chris, Elemental Cartomancy. Chris and Red Dragon, you are in time for us to ask the second question, a brainstorming question about altars. And the second question is, what is the purpose of an altar? Yes, you can copy notes that you've had previously. So, what is the purpose of an altar? And I'm going to start the timer now. Chris, feel free to put in whatever you're wanting to. And there's our time.
What?
I know a
I
minute is
I'm
not long. And remember, we're going for quantity over quality. So, and I know, and Linda would like another 5 minutes of this. I'm sorry, Linda, I'm speaking on your behalf.
You're absolutely right. I'm not contradicting you. You're right, because I only got two things written down.
Okay. So I'm going to start this time. Then we're going to go to Diana and then Linda. We are able to share what we have written down. We can also spin off of what each other have said. Annie, I've got your comment done. And so I'm going to start with, what is the purpose of an altar? Space.
Whoa.
I got that one too. Well, but I added the word hold.
That works.
Right? Remove time.
Ooh, okay.
Right as the buzzer went off, I was writing that.
Mm-hmm.
I have connection with the self, the divine.
Okay. I also have emptiness.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one. I'm
Yeah.
stealing. I'm writing it
Keep,
on the
keep,
list.
keep. Diana,
Yes,
no
love.
judgment, just brainstorm. Let the gush it out, and see.
Okay.
Imagine if I were actually in a space with you, other than in a physical space, I would go, yes, and
Oh, this is true. You would. Sanctity.
thank you,
Um, to contain, to contain and display precious and or meaningful objects.
thank
Mm.
you. Focus,
Um, sanctuary again.
Ooh. I'm that was it. That was my
okay.
that was my
Anything else
big.
coming to mind based upon what you're seeing?
Not at the moment, no.
Okay, grounding,
Dedication.
energy swarm. And I didn't intend to write down swarm, but it was like energy swarm. Okay.
Well, it means everything. Sure. Valued.
Ritual,
Dedicate.
magic with a K,
Dedication.
transformation,
That
Mm.
I'm out.
um, anchor.
Ooh. And
So that's what I have. I'm going to put up. So we're brainstorming, and everybody, thank you. And what's really interesting, and I don't know if Linda, Diana, do you experience energy even from great distances?
oh yeah,
I am getting
absolutely.
everybody is focused on this. They're thinking about the question, and that's beautiful. It's really, really beautiful.
Yes, the cogs are
Yes.
clicking.
Okay, so all right. So then we have, all right, what is the purpose of an altar? Annie Bear shared, to hold space, communicate, offer gifts, and listen.
Nice.
Chris has said it's probably different for everyone, but my altar is for me to connect with my loved ones that have passed away. Mine is less an altar and more of an ofrenda.
Ofrenda.
Ofrenda. Bonus points for a good word and bonus points for great pronunciation with the flair. Cottonwood Heart said connection, worship, love, journey inward. Red Dragon, to honor our ancestors, to show respect to your chosen deity, a place to offer and request. We also have vessel.
Ooh, nice word.
Good one. Yeah.
We have a pathway from Timmy Raven, a reminder of the path.
Nice.
And Britt, who is supposed to be at work, said, Elemental Cartomancy, I have an altar below my altar for Hecate that's dedicated to my family living in past. I have statues of Sekhmet and Hestia joining them.
Ah, excellent shenanigans.
Timmy said a doorway portal to the future.
Mm.
Oh, yeah.
Annie Bear said, I have 3 altars, one private, one for our nation, one for galactic.
Oh, yeah.
And she says, is that silly? Maybe.
No,
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 not at all.
not silly at all.
Makes perfect sense.
And altar spelled backwards is Retla.
It's Ratla.
Ratla. Ratla. Retla.
No, no, he says but he spelled altar wrong.
Oh, he did. It's
did
AR.
he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, unless he meant to alter something, but in that case, like, why bring it up? Because,
Yes.
You,
Susan said to remember our loved ones on birthdays and date of departure. Yes.
we put birthday candles on the cake. There you go. There's a
yeah.
Just 4D chess. Well, so your purpose of an altar is 4D chess. So, these
Okay.
are amazing, amazing
yeah.
comments. Did anybody have anything else to add that sparked in your mind?
Can we
I'm
go back?
still
I'm,
processing. Sorry.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
Which one? Go ahead, Linda. You go.
I was just saying I'm just processing uh like what everyone said and sort of working through it.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's some deeply meaningful things like Annie
Mhm.
Bear's comment about having 3 altars.
Mm-hmm.
That's sitting in my heart right now. And
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Yeah. And I
Uh,
do want to say, Diana, before I go, Donna from Artist and Oracle is here listening while working in the studio. She loves altars.
right.
So go ahead, Diana. What were you going to say?
My husband always accused me of every tabletop being an altar, and he was right.
Oh my God.
Yes, Linda.
Every tabletop. And I really want to go back to the two different spellings that are really the same meaning, because that alteration occurs no matter which way you spell it. If you're raising something up, you're altering its position in the grand scheme of things, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the altar that raises it up has altered its presence.
Mm-hmm. Okay, Linda, you were about ready to explode.
Every tabletop is an altar. Holy Mother of us all.
Hey,
My dining room table is covered with stacks of fabric and a sewing machine. I can't eat off of it. I can't use it for anything. It is an altar to sewing.
Yep.
I love it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Boom. Phew.
Chakalaka.
Yep. Well, and here's something also. Susan agrees. It's love that every tabletop is an altar. Cottonwood Heart has said the whole house is an altar. Basically, it can be.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah,
Yes.
Yeah.
So and so I think this is. And Red Dragon said my ancestors' pictures are on mine. I leave offerings, whiskey to my uncle, and sweets for my aunt. That's great. And the purpose of an altar is magic. Um, my tabletop is currently an altar to washing that I haven't gotten around to folding yet. Cheers to that.
You're right. I got
That's
a
my
lot
couch.
love for the third time.
That's my couch. My couch is the altar to laundry.
Yes, the altar to laundry. So I think it's really interesting, all of these great ideas that people are putting in there. This is a brainstorming. The idea of brainstorming is to get you to go, oh, I hadn't thought about that, or oh, wow, or it's to stir up. This is why a creativity conversation is important. So, um, and so go one step further. The entire thing we are in is an altar to ourselves.
Yeah.
Depends upon your perspective, and my answer to that is, duh. So, okay. Are you ready for the third question?
Sure.
3 out of the 4 things. So, and this is, and when this comes up, when I post this question, I want everybody to, if you are, we're going to write for a minute, but if it's easier for you in the chat to just go, oh, here you go. Linda's shoulder is Wanda's altar. Yes. Hashtag truth. If you, when you see this question, you want to start typing in all of your comments, great. Go for it. Go for it. So, okay. So our next question is, what might you put on your altar? What might you put on your altar? You want another 30 seconds?
Yes, please.
Okay. Right. That's the other 30 seconds. So I'm going to catch up with all of these great ideas. Just catching up. Thank you, Linda. Okay, so we are going to go around this time. We're going to start with Diana, then go to Linda. Everybody, if you hear something from us and you go, yes, and put it into the chat. We're capturing those. So, what might you put on your altar? Go ahead, Diana.
Antique whatnots.
Thank you.
Um, favorite decks,
Candles.
Plates.
photos of people that are precious to me, whether they're on this planet or not.
Mm. Notes.
Bells.
Precious or meaningful objects,
Mm. Feathers.
Statues.
art,
Incense.
Instruments. Musical instruments.
candles. Oh, you said that already. Sorry.
It's
I'll start.
okay. It's okay.
Okay.
Um, no judgment here. All good. Water.
Sticks.
Flowers,
Crystals.
Stones.
Deities.
Elemental representations.
Leaves.
Feathers.
Food or candy.
Dirt.
Liquor.
Yeah. Number one on the list.
Yep. Coffee.
Sorry. Books.
I'm out.
Reminders.
Altered art journals and notes. Name.
Needles.
Sorry.
No, needles.
Uh-huh.
As in sewing needles.
Yeah. Lace.
Thread.
Crowns.
Prayers.
Water.
Linda, do you have any more?
No.
Keep going, Diana.
Plants. Whiskey. All kinds of booze. Candy. And then also candles and feathers and flowers.
Mm-hmm. I love this. This is what's really interesting is what might you put on your altar depends upon you, depends
Yeah.
upon what is going on right now for you.
Yeah.
Um, so I am going to get caught up in the amazing chat. So let's see.
This feels very sacred to me, what we're doing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I
I
totally
agree.
agree. Sorry, honey.
Yes. Okay. Now I'm getting caught up. Okay. So, um, crystals, rocks, feathers. We have Annie Bear said a candle, a bell, a feather, a crystal, a stone, cornmeal, salt.
Cornmeal. Yep.
Thank you.
Chris says that sounds perfect. Shenanigans. Sorry, Gerald said your name, but I didn't catch it. But I've been hurrying from the house. Okay. Bells, decks, statues. We see from Red Dragon flowers, feathers, and crystals. Chris says, I put their orders of service from their funeral and then surround them with crystals that remind me of that person. I got a beautiful rose quartz heart for my grand that just passed. St. D said, statues of angels and crystals. Timmy said, sometimes Wanda offers Linda's shoulder. Altars, yeah, with an offering, yes. Timmy said, mine has TV screens, coins, and crystals. Palo Santo, sage, bay leaves, sweetgrass, nature's gifts, sacred images, crystals, poetry, offerings, and items to be changed. Representations of charged, thank you, charged, thank you. Um, Representations of spirit guides like my dragons. Maru said representation of the elements, images of deity, objects the deity prefers, crystals, candles, sacred smoke, definitely pictures of loved ones and art as well. Statues, crystals, charging a big lava rock, flowers, fairy house, a glow in the dark lizard from the dentist to keep
I love
on
it.
my altar, to keep my altar lighthearted, and water. And
Mhm.
Chris says, haha, is coffee liqueur for you or for an offering? It's actually both, but I always put it on my altar first. Deity first. Cottonwood Heart said leaves, feathers, pine cones, acorns, and twigs. Okay, so we even got more. Oh yeah, decks, incense, a drum, a cane to tap when addressing spirits used in some religions, like that. I also have 6 snail shells from large to periwinkle sized, all lined up. It makes me happy. All found at the ocean. Excellent. Excellent. So so here I want to pause here for a second and go, I want to know from people in the chat, what has this process been like for you to go through these three questions? And because Annie said abalone shell I've had for a super long time. Yes. So what has this been like for you? Because guess what? I started with the what is an altar? What is the purpose of an altar? And what might you put on your altar? So it's been fun. It's been fun. And you were here for exactly what you needed to be. So what was it like for the two of you for this? Before I go to the um, next question, the surprise bonus question. Linda, what has it been like to go through these three questions?
It kind of broke me a little bit because my perception's been changed, and I'm still just working out what exactly it is that's changed because because of Diana's comment about every tabletop is an altar. Like that just broke me. Well, not broke me, but like what just shifted my perception entirely about what's going on in my house.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That I bemoan my clutter. It's not freaking clutter, Linda. It's the altar to your sewing, your skill and your devotion to your sewing, your ability. You've been doing it for like 60 years, and this is your altar to what you've to the the art that you've developed. Blows me away.
Right? And it's sacredness to you. It's your sacred space. Think of,
Yeah, it's my
think
happy space, working with fabric and watching it come together and become something,
you
something
lose,
I can wear or somebody can wear.
Yep.
right? And don't you just lose your whole self in there? There's like no Linda. You are one with the fabric and one
Yeah,
with the thread and one with
yeah,
the hum of the
yeah,
machine.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a total meditative experience for me. And I recognized that well, not that many years ago, but 15, 20 years ago. And but this has just shifted my perception completely. I'm seriously feeling a little dizzy right now. I
Okay.
mean, good, not bad. Like, don't worry about it. Okay, I'm not going to fall over, but
No.
it
Yeah.
it just makes me like internally sort of whoa.
Well, and I think that is what a good brainstorming session should do. It should discombobulate you. It should make you go, wait a minute, I'm seeing all sorts of things that I see every day. I'm seeing them differently.
Yes,
I'm
yes,
seeing them differently. Brainstorming is about the shock of enlightenment, that bolt that comes through, the refresh that comes from the rain.
the
So
blinding flash of insight.
that yes, 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 yeah. It woke you.
Yeah, yeah,
You've been
yeah, exactly. Thank
yes.
you, Marita. It's exactly right.
Can I
Well,
say something about Maru here?
yeah.
Maru, the last time your picture was up, your eyes blinked. I don't know if anybody else saw it, but I saw your eyes blink. I just had to say that.
Nice. I also think what's interesting is Linda. Just as an observation, you said your tabletop is an altar to your sewing and your creation. Sometimes I need to look around and check out my altars because I can go, huh, that altar is dusty. The energy isn't moving. And therefore, if I look at an altar, I go, I need to refresh this.
Yes, that's
Just
exactly what I was just thinking too.
yeah.
That it's been sitting like in that state for a year, and it needs moving. It needs refreshing. If it really is an altar to my sewing, and I think it is. I think you are so right, Diana. then I need to move it, and I need to be intentional about it.
Yes. Diana, did you have anything to say before I check in with what people have said about what this was like for them?
Y'all triggered so many things, but right now, what is the most poignant to this is I have a room called the Moon Lodge. The whole thing is an altar, it's sacred space. Okay. I, for most reasons, I just have not been able to be in there this, and that's a lot in this. So this 2, 3 weeks ago, I had just gotten out of the shower, and all of a sudden I hear this big crash, and I knew what it was. I had a shelf that my father had built for me, hanging. It's a shaker shelf, and it was designed to hang off of a wooden beam with the hook with a knob,
Yes.
right? I had a leather cord. It hung for more than 30 years in Virginia on that leather cord. It's been here 5 years, and it crashed because I have not been in the Moon Lodge most of the summer. And I keep saying, I'm coming, I'm coming. And it said, you better come now. So the first thing I wanted to do was alter that shelf, that altar.
Mm-hmm.
I've always wanted to paint it white. I did that and hung it back up with chains this time so that the hooks can't cut through the leather. And this was thick work boot, leather. So
I
Yeah,
love it.
yeah.
I love it. So, okay. So this has been, okay. Wait a minute. I'm going back. I'm back. So, what was this like for people? We had, it was fun and enlightening. Thank you, Saint D. It was thought provoking. Excellent. I like brainstorming. This is fun. Elemental Cartomancy said, it's been nice to know I'm not the only one who uses an altar to honor my loved ones. Also, been nice to hear different ideas about what to put on it. Beautiful. That makes my heart sing a little bit. Very lovely to share and hear what others do too. One of my takeaways from Sedona retreat was Kevin saying our bodies are altars, and then Jeffrey saying emotions are sacred. So by allowing emotion to flow through me, I can offer it up to source
beautifully said.
as an offering. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Red Dragon said the altar of self. Yes. Some consider our electronics as digital altars. Absolutely. Yeah. Kaylee said, I struggle sometimes to process emotion, but by letting it flow, not having to ID it and just offering it, I can
Mm-hmm.
offer it no different than food or drink.
Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah.
Tarot is sophisticated brainstorming.
Oh, yeah,
You could be very true on that.
yeah.
Susan said, fun, fun. Maru added, I recently put together an altar for Santa Muerte. I gathered information on her preferences, and I found that I had the perfect things around my house already, except the cookies. And Cottonwood Heart said, my outdoor bird bath is also an altar. It's a daily offering to Gaia.
I love that. I love that so much.
Yep. And yes, make it intentional.
Yeah.
My meditation channel is a digital altar of TV screens. Yes. And Red Dragon has arrived and on sacred ground now.
Okay.
So this is lovely, and I think it's a really important thing. We were chatting backstage a little bit, and again, I'm dragging it out. I'm edging everybody for the last question. That everything is an altar. There are altars around us. Linda, you had shared that
Oh,
you realize that you have a lot of altars already around.
yeah. Did you want me to talk about it?
Yeah, go for it.
I was thinking when Gerald sent the topics, I was thinking about Well, I didn't really feel like I had kind of the right to have an altar because that's not my tradition. That's not my spiritual tradition. So I didn't feel like I could claim that legitimately. It felt like an appropriation. But then I looked around and I realized that my bookshelf is an altar, and
Mhm.
it has all my decks on it. It
Yep.
has all the things that I hold precious. It has the ashes of my friends Wendy and Bijou,
Mhm.
birds that I lived with that have passed on, and it has a whole bunch of knitting books. It has a
Mhm.
whole bunch of and pattern books, and it has a whole bunch of song and music books. Uh, it has candles. It has my glimmer globe. It has
Nice.
a glimmer jar. It has
Talk about a portable altar. Yes.
well, no, it's not a portable altar at
Well,
all. It's like 6 feet of 6 feet of solid oak bookshelf. Okay, this is
oh,
not
I
a.
was thinking of the glimmer globe, the glimmer
Oh,
jar.
the glimmer globe. Yeah, absolutely. But it sits on like the middle shelf. Anyway, they're just
There's a thing.
the whole thing is just a it is actually an altar. It's all the things that I hold most precious, that if you gave me 10 minutes to get out to evacuate my apartment, I'd be stuffing the birds into pillowcases and throwing them in their travel cage, and then just sweeping my arm across the shelves.
Mhm. Yeah. And Susan Funes said, I love that we realized other altars we have.
Yeah.
I also think don't forget altars in your cars, little things that you put on the dashboard that make you happy, little dancing, figures and all that
Right?
stuff.
The hula
Dragons
dancing.
on the dashboard, maybe.
Yes. Okay. Are we ready for the last question? And this is a question that is going to, like, Linda and Diana are going to go, Gerald, why the hell are you saying that? So and we're going to have a minute to think about this. It's like, what's next for you and altars?
Oh,
So we're going to do a minute and 30 seconds for this one. So for those of you who are watching, go ahead and type in what is next for you and altars. All right. Whew, that was a quick minute and a half. And so you guys all can keep writing while I uh, star these comments. This is me giving my amazing guest an extra 30 seconds. Um, there we go. Linda's stepping up and helping. Thank
oh,
you.
sorry.
Okay, no, this is
I'll let
perfect.
you
This is
do it.
perfect. No, 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 no. This is no. This is not me complaining. So
Okay,
we're going to start with we're just going to okay, so we're going to start with the viewers and what they said. So how's that? So and so all right. I love that we realized other altars that we have, and then I'm going to go back to the stars.
me too. Me too, Susan. Blows me away.
Okay. Okay. I have feathers, crystals, and a quill from a Joshua tree.
Cool.
Ooh.
Movement. I like your reminder, Gerald, that altars can get stagnant. Red Dragon said, on my dash, freshen all of mine, i.e., dust them. Chris says, I think I'm going to try to get some photos of people and add them to my altar. I think that's exciting. I need to freshen the boundaries of our property with salt. I also forgot to mention one of the most crucial tools on my altar is my Robin Wood tarot. I did not pay him to say that, but thank you, Robin. Thank you, Chris. Um, and Gold Monday XL is here. Hello, it's good to see you. Thanks for dropping by. Maru said, my bookshelf is definitely a bunch of altars. St. D said to add a small plant for grounding.
Nice.
Susan Fune said updating and cleaning one of mine. Well, and where you were talking about and well, and where you were talking about cars, make a little not obvious altar for my car. Me and my altars are going on a road trip, Timmy said. Annie Bear said, and seal with sound tuning forks. I love that. To maintain flexibility, make it intentional. Yes. Oh, yeah. Okay. So Latvians used trees as altars. Oh, yeah. Red Dragon is looking for a new altar. Madame Maru needs to clean theirs as well. And that was a heavy duty question. I need to reassess. You're welcome. I'm glad I was able to help you with that. Uh, yeah,
And
I'm so
Pogo
happy
Pogo,
I could help. Yes,
sorry,
go ahead.
Pogo
Pop
Pogo,
up.
um, for an altar for your car, you can hang things from your rear view mirror, okay? And along with realizing that my dining room table is an altar to sewing, I also realized that my rear view mirror in my car, it's an altar of some, well, an altar for maybe asking for divine protection while I drive, uh,
Yes,
for myself as well as for everybody else, because I have a Tibetan prayer flag with Om Mani Padme Hum wrapped around it and dangling.
nice.
Me,
So,
me.
well, Linda, I'm going to put you on the spot. Could you read all of yours for us? And then I'll have Diana read all of hers, and then I'll read all of mine.
Okay, doke.
Okay, so the first thing is accept that I do indeed have altars. Clear up the sewing altar and find a better place for it. Be more intentional in putting things down. So, in other words, don't just like start stacking. Like I have a bad habit of just putting things down and leaving them there for a year or five, and never moving them again. And I need to be more intentional, because then things do turn into an altar to books
Mm-hmm.
on the floor, an altar to sewing on the table. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah. So if I don't want to start doing that, I need to be more intentional about placing things in my home. Um, and also, it just occurred to me, this is totally wild. I can have an altar of what I don't need. So, the junk drawer?
Yes.
It is an altar of what I don't need, but feel
Interesting.
guilty about throwing away because I might find it useful in 15 years. There might be one thing in there that
Yeah.
I could possibly find useful for that
Hmm.
junky key that I have no idea what it opens. I never have. I don't know why I have it. Might not even be mine originally.
But keys are keys to portals. Put it on an altar.
There you go. Mm,
Really?
Yes,
it can be.
really.
Is there anything else, Linda?
Nope, that's it. That's my entire contribution to that discussion.
It's oh, listen to you. It's incredible. Diana, what do you have to share? What's on your next for you and altars? For you and altars.
Right off the bat, Sawe. Time to change them for Sawe. I
Mm-hmm.
don't worry about Luganside because, that comes so quick. Sawe lasts a long time in this house.
Mm-hmm.
So it's twists and turns where things showed with one side, turn it, make it show another. What is upstairs comes down. What is downstairs goes up. Switch by collection, as in books, because I have altars to books, but they're seasonal. Christmas, Sawe, so on and so forth. I add to my altered art journals. Like I have a Joan of Arc altar that is for people who are in need of healing and protection and help. And I've also made an altered art journal for that particular altar with antique holy cards and memorare funeral cards
Yeah.
that are from the
Mm-hmm.
20s and 30s,
Sure.
even a
Mm-hmm.
couple from 1910, because all of my ancestors are on the
Yep.
backs of those holy cards.
Yep.
So add more to that. And the book is addressed to Ukraine. And then more skeleton keys because 'tis the season of the dancing bones. And then change the book displays all around the house.
Thank you. All right. On my list, I have clean and refresh them. Notice the altars I didn't realize were altars. Ask the altars what they need or want.
Ooh,
Cleanse my altar of creation. Create prayers to begin and end when I am doing my own creativity work. So have an opening prayer and an ending prayer, and set my home intention and boundaries again. So, but Linda, you what were you going to say? You covered
no,
your
I just got excited. Sorry. I just got too excited when you said ask my altars what they want.
Yeah.
well, and that's the thing. I love the idea of asking altars what they want
Yeah, that's wonderful.
because then it's a communication, it's a process. And if they say they want a labradorite, I either am going to find a labradorite that I already have, or a labradorite is going to show up, or something like that. A few people have actually added some things, and it's like, yeah, it's a heavy duty question. I need
Yeah.
to reassess. Don't overthink it, Cheryl. And I also encourage everybody to rewatch this, capture the stuff, share this with people who may benefit from it. Share it, watch it together, and you go, I wonder what I would do. What are those other things that I might consider? Speaking of labradorite, I have a labradorite that hangs on my rear view with a dragon yin yang pin, but definitely a thought.
Yep.
So I just found keys to a portal. Hmm. Red Dragon said, since I travel so much, I definitely treat my dash as an altar. Yes, Hecate likes keys.
Oh, does she?
Oh, yes, a whole lot. Three keys, three aspects of Hecate. Sorry, we can talk about that offline. Linda, junk drawers can be things you want to rid yourself from. Write things on paper you want to move
I
through or change. Fold it up and place it in the junk drawer.
love that. I
Hmm.
love that so much.
Yeah. And Cheryl is like, I will be absolutely rewatching this. Yes. May our altars abound.
Oh, I love it.
Yes. Well, and here's the other beautiful thing that I hope people think about is altars are whatever you want. And by the way, altars, a lot of times altars are things like, it's like, okay, I asked for a definition of an altar that I didn't read to you. An altar is a dedicated sacred space, often a table, platform, or surface arranged intentionally to honor, connect. It can be spiritual, religious, creative, or symbolic in purpose. Here's the thing about that: an altar does not need to be a table, it can be a wall.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
That,
can be, it can be a ceiling, it can be your shower. So interesting
My
about
altered
Hecate.
hygiene.
I've been working on protection rituals and learning how Hecate can help. Oh yeah, there's a lot of really good resources out there, including Purchase Responsibly, Know Your Own Limits,
yeah.
the Hecate Oracle of the
Oh,
Hecatean Path by Ben Payne and Chris Butler. I was honored to have both of them on to
wow.
talk
Yeah.
about this deck, and then I had Ken
Yeah.
on to talk about Hecate. So that is available through. It's a Los Scarabeo, so that means it's Llewellyn here in the States. Wow,
Yeah.
that was a fun packed.
I feel
It
like
was
I've just been through an hour's therapy session.
right. It was,
Yeah.
and it goes along with the rest of the hour and a half of therapy I had before.
Yes.
Because I had been to Reiki just before the show. And so I just love that segue into this. Because,
Yeah.
of course, she's connected spiritually. I'm reading her Akashic records. She's giving me Reiki. She's reading mine.
Well, and here's, we have this question, and I cannot remember Gold Monday XY's name.
Roman.
Roman, thank you. Roman, what about a windowsill for an altar? Yes. And by the way, we all know somebody who creates, who creates crystal grid necklaces. An altar can be around your neck with a collection of symbols. It can be around your wrist.
Mm-hmm.
This could be an altar. It is. But, and you don't have to tell everybody exactly what it is. It's none of their business.
Right?
I think it's one of those things to where if people don't know what they're looking at, that makes it even more special. Yeah, this
Yeah.
is better than, yeah.
Well,
Uh,
it's free for one thing.
and Kiba has joined us, and ah, Maru reminds us, as long as you are careful with your crystals, because you don't want them a lot of sunlight because it can bleach them out.
Bleach. Yeah.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah.
And of course, there are altars everywhere. And yeah, more actionable. Hence the reason I surprised my guest by saying, "Oh, by the way, we have a surprise question." So,
I love the surprise question.
Yeah.
You,
so
you can do that all
Yeah.
the time.
What did I do? What did I do? Well, you're welcome, Roman, anytime.
yeah. Oh, yes, and true, Linda. It's free.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, definitely. So long as an offering tucked into nature does not interfere with the health of that plant.
Yeah.
Do you know, I have to tell you, this is such an interesting thing that's coming up. When I was in Ireland 3 years ago, I was walking along a path along the river, close to my daughter's house, and the trees along the path. Okay, and this is just like a public footpath, for you to get from one side of town to the other. There's nothing special about it. It's not a park. It's not anything formal. All right. People had made little fairy houses in the roots of the trees and put them there. And there weren't a lot. There was maybe like every two or three trees had a little fairy house, and that just, to me, that was an altar to the elementals. That was honoring the elementals. I was blown away by that. It was so cool.
I also think it's a great way to an altar. When we look at everything, every surface in our house is an opportunity to be an altar. It means setting food on that altar and you're inviting guests over elevates and changes the event. So,
Oh yeah.
so
Yeah, this is a very loaded show. Very good job, Gerald.
well, thank you. Kaylee said I made an offering. Thank you for a willow tree. I made a willow wreath, which with fallen branches, and left it for it. I made 3 others for myself and a few friends.
You know,
It was still there a few weeks later when I went to check. Nice.
I walk in the woods, so there are times that I take things from the house that I don't want anymore and hang them in the woods where a few people are going to see them. But if they're the kind of trinkets that want to get passed on or for little kids, I put them in plain view. I even take tarot decks that I'm really finished with and put them on a picnic table under a shelter there, and they always disappear.
Hmm. Yeah.
And I don't
Um,
think it's the ranger pitching them.
yeah. So I want to encourage everybody to like and subscribe to all of our channels. It's free. Links are below. And if you haven't got enough of Linda and Diana, tomorrow at 5 p.m. Eastern, which is 2 p.m. Pacific or 10 p.m. BST, Linda and Diana are together creating havoc. I mean, I'm sorry, are reading
No, you
together.
were right the first time.
Yeah.
Creating havoc, making mischief, shenaniganing around. Yep.
Yeah.
Yes. And so I have got another show tomorrow as well. Before that, I'm going to leave you everybody with a reminder. This isn't this information that we've shared, this creativity conversation. It's meant to get you thinking. It's meant to get you to do something with it. Do you agree with everything we said? I hope not. I hope you get it. This gets you thinking. And let me tell you, if we've gotten you thinking, that feels really, really special to me. I appreciate that.
Yeah, me
So
too. Yeah.
I want to say thank you to Diana and Linda for joining me. We will say farewell and we will see each other again. Bye.
Bye, everybody.